tonight. You guys got a big win against Louisiana Tech.
Yeah.
Tough team, tough performance.
My performance individually or the team?
Yes.
Kind of upset about the little fouls here and there, but I stayed, into the game, cheering for my team on the bench. I was proud of my team for how they competed and played hard on defense.
Brianna, there's a lot of talk at the end of non-conference play about St. Bonaventure. How you guys have to kind of take some time to reevaluate. You go to Las Vegas, Savannah gets 40, you get a win there against Oakland. You come back about 8 or 9 days later, you beat La Tech, the team that Marshall lost to in the Conference USA tournament last year. So what do you think's been the key to this momentum that you guys are now starting to get on at this point in the season?
So we added this thing called 7 kills, and it's where you got to get 3 stops. And once you get 3 stops, that's 1 kill. So we got to get 7 of those. And I think that's motivated us to really get after on defense, because defense wins games. So I think that's what motivated us.
Talk about that first quarter a little bit. It kind of seemed a little bit like Louisiana Tech was starting to kind of pull away a little bit. CC Mays gets a big 3-pointer in the final seconds of the first quarter. Savannah then backs it up in the early phases of the second quarter. How big was that for you guys to kind of get those 2 big three-pointers to kind of start changing the momentum in the ballgame and not let Louisiana Tech run away with it?
It was a big shift. Hitting shots that motivates us, and we just we love it. We love to just hit shots. So.
And talk about big shots, you kind of had one late in this ballgame, about 7 seconds left to go.
Yeah.
Kind of walk us through it and
okay.
what you thought on that last shot.
So me and Kennedy was on the side. I was like, I want to shoot it. And Kennedy's like, I want to shoot it too. So I came up to the middle of the court, and I was like, all right, I'm going to shoot it because shot clock going down, and it went in. So he was hyped.
I don't know if everybody else is here, but that's all for me, so.
All right, thank you.
I think you're in.
Thank you. We're gonna.
He's still trying.
Hang tight.
Okay.
I'll lob you a question so you're not just chilling there.
Okay.
You hang your hat on defense, obviously. I know you love to play defense. You forced 18 turnovers tonight. Your team does. You scored 21 points off those turnovers, I believe. How does that defense lead to keying your offense?
So when we get a stop and we have a fast break, we love those opportunities, and that just fire us up. So.
All right, you're good.
Okay.
Thank you, Val.
Hang on, Justin. All right, go ahead, Justin. Or I'm sorry, Coach. Opening statement.
Well, it's great to start with a win. Not good. It's great to start with a win. And I thought our team played hard. They did. We got done what we tried to get done. Especially on the defensive end. They didn't quite play how we thought they were going to play on offense. So we had to kind of scrap what we were going to do and adjust a little bit. And I thought maybe that affected us in the slow start in the first quarter, but we really moved the ball well after that. Then they threw their little zone at the end, and we had not played against that a lot. We haven't played against a lot of zone this year, and it certainly affected us. We didn't move the ball very well, but I did think we got just enough done to get over the hump. So great win. Our team played hard. Defensively, they got after it, and that's what you have to do. Rebounding was tough in there. They have a definite size advantage on us, but I thought we were super physical and scrappy with what we do have, and it's great to polish it off.
Coach, I asked Brianna about this. The opening minutes of this ball game, it kind of seemed like Louisiana Tech was really able to get inside the paint, get balls into the basket. Kind of took the first quarter a little bit for you guys to kind of get your rhythm. So, what were you kind of seeing in those first couple minutes when Louisiana Tech was able to get on that strong running? You guys had a couple trouble trying to get opportunities.
Yeah, I think it was more offense related than defense. That was their best quarter on the offensive end. But they have, they've got a couple of really good offensive players. Kiana Walker, she's all you can handle. So, and then 44 Roberson, she can really score too. There's a couple times where our defense was, it is what it is. That's great defense. That's a better shot. And so I think, it was 16-10. I thought we weathered a bad offensive quarter with just enough toughness to stay in the game. And then we played obviously better in the second quarter. And, I guess we outscored them every quarter after that. So it was a tough physical game, which is what we anticipated. And I did think that it took us a minute to get adjusted to what they were doing. And once we did, we had a lot of success. So it was a good way to start the conference season. And I think that team is – I think that's a good basketball team that's going to win a lot of games in our league. So it was good to get them here at home.
Talk about Mason Wheeler. I asked Brianah about this. Just doing it on the coaching side, CC gets that big three in the final seconds of the first quarter. A few seconds later in the second, a few minutes later in the second quarter, Savannah gets a big three. Kind of bring this game close as La Tech was about 60-10 at the end of the first. How big was that on your end on the bench, kind of like the coaching wise, to get those two big threes in crucial moments to kind of get the ball rolling for the rest of the offense?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that we obviously shot the ball well. We were 9 for 24, and I do believe, and I've said this multiple times, I think this is a better shooting team than our stats say. And I definitely feel like we're back carrying ourselves in a fashion that's going to help us make shots. We kind of wandered around for a couple weeks, but we tried to stay level-headed with them, and I think we've worked our way out of it. With the understanding that Saturday is going to be a huge challenge, and the next Saturday after that, and everything after that. So we did get a couple big shots. The CC one was big. She was very tough and physical, and it was good to watch her, hit one. She actually made another one she traveled on. So, I know for her, I thought for Bree, same deal. They needed to see one go in. Aaliyah Dunham, she needed to see one go in. And so I feel like that those. That group especially has weathered a rough patch, and they should come out on the other side pretty confident. And, I hope that's where we're headed.
And before I move on, let me ask you about Brianah Ferby's performance side. 18 turnovers, really, really impressive on the defensive side of the ball. How much was that an adjustment from earlier on in the season? In this game, Brianah with 18 turnovers. How big was the defensive adjustment? Getting more aggressive, trying to get more turnovers on Louisiana Tech. How big was that in tonight's ball game?
Well, we've improved a lot on our plan. So I think it starts from a coaching perspective. I think that we have them organized better now than what we had them. Let's go 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think they're doing a good job of what's the plan. Here's what I got to go do. But that we should have been playing a little bit tougher in gaps and things like that from the start of the year. And I had them too far extended in some areas and things like that. And I think we are starting to roll that back, and we're playing better defensively. I think can't remember how many St. Bonaventure scored, but not that many to beat us up there. Not that many for Oakland the other day. Not that many here. So, we need to continue to grow as a defensive team, and I think you're seeing that.
And Coach, final one for me. Talk about Saturday. You get Southern Miss into the game as a center. It's kind of back to the way it normally has been in Conference USA, the Thursday, Saturday. So for a lot of these new players, you got a couple new ones who haven't done the Thursday, Saturday. What's the message in the next about 48 hours to get them ready for early tip-off on New Year's Day?
Well, the message was really this game needs to make you hungrier for Saturday. It's super early in the conference season, but we wanted to win this home game tonight. And what it needs to hopefully do is build momentum in how we approach things. And, I think that they're in a good place mentally to do that. And you have to do that because Southern Miss is going to be really good on Saturday. So you have to reload and play quickly. There's no margin for error for us. There never is. We were picked 9th in this league. It's always this way. We got to be tough as heck. You can't be flat. You have to be more excited to play than everybody that we see. And that will be a challenge on Saturday because Southern Miss is going to be excited to play too. So, I'm looking forward to it. I am back to feeling like I've got the team that I thought I had at the beginning of the year, and we didn't act right. We weren't acting bad. We just were a little bit lost for a couple weeks, and they got a little gleam in their eye, and that's good. So it'll be a challenge on Saturday. Southern Miss will attempt to get that out of there. I promise.
You got anything? All right, we're good.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.